The ex-wives of rock have learned some important life lessons over the years.
Marrying a musician is the worst idea ever.
Oh, say, that's a good one. Here's another.
How do you get that body?
Sex.
Looking as good as you did at 21 is easy. When you're 22...
Competing with your former self sucks.
At 42, however,
Ow.
It requires a smidge more effort.
It's hard to be pretty in your 40s. Gotta earn it.
But right now, the ladies have a good reason for wanting to look as good as they did at 21. They're going to a fashion show, one that'll feature, amongst other things, actual 21-year-olds.
Gotta check out your daughter.
And Athena's daughter, Toby, will be modeling.
I'm super proud of Toby.
Once it became apparent to Bobby that a hard body was not something she could get overnight,
Do you ever go walking up the hills
No.
of LA? What do you do?
Not much.
she opted for a more direct route to looking younger.
I love Botox because it just smooths the wrinkles away.
Okay, frown for me, make angry face. You know, I'm just wondering, do you want to do something else except my injectables and magic hands on you?
I've been going to Oksana for about a year now. She's like an artist. She's amazing.
You know, right now you are just perfect, but maybe in the future.
Maybe. My mom has a lot of plastic surgery, so too much. She's the stage mother. She's always been that way. I can't. She goes to the mailbox fully dressed up with makeup at the whole thing.
No way.
Yeah.
She's exactly like my grandma.
Who needs a psychologist when you've got Oksana?
My grandma, she told me, never leave the house without makeup, darling.
And you can leave looking beautiful as well as mentally stable.
Shall I take my syringes? You ready?
I'm ready for the needles.
Close your eyes and don't look at my needles, okay?
Ow!
Oh, I know that pain.
You'll walk into a room and somebody will go, what have you done? You've done something, what is it? And you're just like, no, I'm just fresh. I just say I'm fresh. But it's not, so you've gotten Botox.
Now breathe. Okay. Do not hyperventilate.
Okay, I'm trying not to.
Bobby may be down with the needle, but Athena...
I'm scared to death of needles.
But there is one thing she likes less than needles, and it isn't going through a divorce with her ex-husband.
I just look exhausted all the time. Afraid of needles or not, felt like I was looking like Uncle Fester.
Okay, why don't you show me the area that bothers you?
This thing right here.
Sure, for the nasolabial
Yeah.
filler. Okay, so this area here, I'm gonna put in a filler.
I can't really tell because I'm freaking out right now.
You could be a little bit swollen, you could be a little bit red, okay?
That's hot.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm sweating.
See, it's not too bad.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson! Way more pain than childbirth. I wonder what Toby's gonna say when she sees it.
What do you think she'll say?
I don't know.
You're gonna look so much better.
Better work, because I'm gonna kill that doctor if it doesn't. You're awesome.
Thanks, you too.
Athena may have been done, but Bobby wasn't.
As well as Botox, I get hair extensions. It's a necessary evil. I've spent the majority of any money I've made on my hair. I used to grow gorgeous hair. So to not be able to have that anymore really kind of sucks. I will always have a different hairstyle or different hairdo. I never have the same hair twice, basically. I still have some extensions left in my hair. And just recently, I was just starting to grow it back, and then I had problems with these extensions that were plastic, and my hair was sticking out like this. It was like hard. I had to cut it at the root like this.
Wow, what could cause something like that?
I bet your life is very stressful.
It is, or it has been. I have a very high stress level and anxiety and anger problems.
Yep, that totally explains it.
I could see why you're having major issues with your hair. Surprised you're not pulling it off.
Oh, I've done that too. I also have a hair pulling disorder. I can't even say the word. Yeah, say it again. Trichotillomania. It's called trichotillomania.
And if the stylist cares about Bobby's stress, she won't get to talking about Bobby's mom.
But my mom has very thin lips, so she had her lips injected. She has had everything tattooed, like her eyebrows, her eyelids, her lips, because my mom is definitely a person about looking your best. And she's very judgmental when it comes to appearance. My head's too fat for short hair, so I've been a complete rebel about that.
Just be patient with it, okay?
Okay.
It's a whole new system. You want to hold it here?
Sure.
There you
Thank
are.
you so much.
Coming up, Charisse and Blue fight over Bobby,
No, I'm doing the makeover on Bobby. I called it.
while Toby and Ahmad fight over nothing.
I answered every text. I've always been there for you.